2-0. All right, what's up? We're watching more matches. The men's matches. Now we're watching Paul and Bublik. We've also started to watch, well, we're still watching Auger-Aliassime and Zverev. It's been a long day. Okay. It's actually been a longer day than I expected. I didn't expect to be still here. I thought after the Swiatek match, I'd go on... I'd go outside. But then I realized it was Sunday and there's nothing to do. So... All right, 2-love Felix in the third. No medical time for Zverev. No, he's going to probably wait till the change of ends. At the next change of ends. What time's the match starting? Probably like the next 5 seconds. 15-love. People topping up on beers. It's Saturday night somewhere. 15-love. As the return goes into the backhand of Zverev. Backhand now from FAA. Into the backhand of Zverev. It's Felix backhand down the line. Zverev gets with a forehand cross. But it goes out by Zverev. And it's 15-0. Sorry, it's 2-0 Felix. What did I say? Did I say 2-0 Zverev? Whoops. Apologies. 15-all. As the backhand return goes in the backhand is Zverev. No, I said FAA. Wait, what? Felix in the net. What'd I say? Who cares? It's 2-0 Felix. Zverev is serving. It's 1-all. It's Saturday night in New York. And we're live. I don't think we can use that. 30-15. There's a bit of fault from Zverev. Second serve. And Zverev apparently has a leg injury. Not apparently. He does have a leg injury. We saw him grab his hamstring. Serve to the backhand of Felix. Zverev. Backhand to the backhand of Felix. Zverev backhand. Winner down the line. And it's 40-15. All right. 40-15. As Felix hits a wide and Zverev on the board. 2-1. Auger-Aliassime in the third set. All right, let's see what Sasha's going to do here. There's a trainer on court. What's up? No. No trainers. Yeah, no trainer. Okay, Zverev's not getting a trainer, so maybe it's not that bad. Okay. Here we go. Bublik serving first, chat. I'm gonna go Bublik in 4. 3 tie breaks. As Bublik serves the fault. Second serve. Into the backhand of Paul. Return goes back to Bublik. Paul backhand. Into the backhand of Bublik. Is Paul with the backhand again. The backhand of Bublik. Down the line of the forehand of Paul. Sliced into the forehand of Bublik. Paul backhand on the stretch. Goes out. 15 love. Can I send Mia a light-coloured bed so we can see her? No, it's all right. She likes that one. 15-all. Even if she was in a light-coloured bed, you still wouldn't see her. She'd disappear. She'd hide. You can hear her, though. She's snoring for you. All right, 30 love. Bublik in the net. God, I'll tell you. I'll tell you a story that you didn't ask to hear. So I'm going to tell you anyway, because I feel like it. But I remember getting to New York first time ever. It was always a dream to go to New York. When I was in uni and doing architecture at uni, not to brag, New York was like my favorite. Any excuse to do something about New York. It was any excuse. A project, pick a building, something, Chrysler building. Like I always go like any excuse to do a New York City thing. And then when I went there, it was crazy. In a good way. I saw all the buildings that I had seen in photos and that I had done projects on, all those things. So good. I was there for 4 days. And then the second time I went, I was there for a week. And it was just as great. I loved it. And I would go back again. I want to go during Christmas, though, so I can actually see all the fun Christmas stuff. Anyways, Felix with a drop shot. Zverev gets it, but Felix hits a down-the-line winner. And it's 15-all. Great work from Felix. He's fresh. He's ready. By the way, one in the chat who's been in New York. 15-all. Great drop shot from Felix in the passing shot winner. Beautiful. Going to the aquarium in Jersey tomorrow. Nice. All right. As Bublik hits a lovely drop shot, Paul can't get it. Love 15. Christmas here in New York is magical. Yeah. If I could afford to at the end of the year, I would go. But I can't, so I'll probably go somewhere close and that I haven't been to yet. At the end of this season. By the way, Charlie thinks that New York is a dump. Where are you from? Where do you live? Do you live in paradise? Where are you from? 15-30. Double fault Felix. As Felix serves. If your background is architecture, you like Chicago. I've been to Chicago as well. In fact, Chicago was the first ever place I went to by myself. 4-4 rally. As that goes down the middle to the forehand of Felix. Zverev with a forehand cross court. Felix gets there, but it's in the net. 15-40. 15-40. Also Paul's at 40-15. All right, 15-40. And Paul holds 1-1. All right, 15-40. Zverev to break back. Did you like the city? I was only in Chicago for like a couple of days. But yeah, I thought it was great. I met some really cool people there too. Good volley there from Felix. And he saves 1-30-40. New York definitely has its problems, not going to lie. Everywhere has problems. All right, 15 love Bublik. He's not wearing the arm sleeve. Did he ever wear one? Maybe he didn't. Maybe I made that. Maybe I thought, did he ever? I thought he wore an arm sleeve. I know he has a tattoo. Maybe I got confused. Anyway, it's 4-4 rally. Bublik hits a winner and 30 love. So break point for Zverev. He returns in the forehand of Felix. Zverev on the stretch. Into the forehand of Felix. He goes down the line. Zverev with a backhand cross. Felix gets it. Into the backhand of Zverev. Felix with a slice. Zverev runs around, hits the forehand inside out to the backhand of Felix. Into the backhand of Zverev. Felix forehand. Down the line. Zverev with a slice. In the net. Felix survives. Deuce. No break back for Zverev yet. All right. We get to deuce. As the return from Zverev goes in, Felix comes in, puts it away though. Advantage FAA. By the way, Bublik is on someone said an 11-match win streak. He won 2 clay court events back to back after Wimbledon, and then he's won a match here. So a couple matches here. All right, 40-15. Did I go to the Sears Tower? I did. As with a backhand slice from Paul, and Bublik puts it away. And he leads 2-1, Bublik. Advantage Felix to get a 3-1 lead here. I dropped my pen. Ow. Found it. All right, advantage. As Felix hits a forehand winner down the line. He's pumped up. FAA 3-1. 3-1. FAA. All right, back to Zverev. A lot of pressure on Zverev now. He was 1 point away from a 2-sets-to-love lead, and now he could be down 2-sets-to-1. All right. Zverev serves. Into the forehand of Felix. Return goes back to Zverev. Felix backhand down the line. Zverev with a forehand into the backhand of Felix. Sliced. To the backhand of Zverev. Felix again to the forehand of Zverev. As Felix is the forehand down the line again. Zverev with the backhand on the stretch. Felix with a drop shot. Zverev's going to get it. Felix with a backhand pass. Is that in? What a shot! FAA is going crazy right now. Felix is going crazy. What shot was that? He went down the line Zverev was there. Wow. Felix came to play. That was a shot. That was a crazy shot. 11-15. Zverev serves a fault. Nearly fell over. Second serve. Serve into the backhand of Felix. Forehand from Zverev. Into the forehand of Felix. Zverev forehand again to the forehand of Felix. Felix hits this one wide. 15-0. $15-0. $15-0. Serve again. All right, backhand from Zverev goes in the forehand of Felix. Zverev with a slice on the stretch. Felix on the attack again. But he doesn't go to the net. Zverev with the forehand and then Felix in the net. Oh, he should have gone to the net. He should have gone to the net. He just stood back instead and lost the point. 30-15. 30-15. Bublik double faults, by the way. Love 15. It's 2-all. 30-15. As Felix hits a forehand winner. Inside out. 30-all. 30-all. As we get a return now in the net from Felix, and Zverev gets a 40-30. Also 15-30, Bublik in trouble on serve. Return goes in the net by Paul that time. And it's 30-all for Bublik. Serve. Bublik is not mucking around. Damn. Just find out how fast he plays. He's like the fastest player compared to the guys that we've been watching for the last 2 hours. There's been a 4-4 rally now to the back of Zverev. 400 from Felix. Into the back of Zverev. It's Felix with a forehand slice. Into the forehand Zverev. It goes down the line of the backhand. Felix sliced again. Another backhand from Zverev. Felix gets it back with a slice. Felix now goes with a passing shot, and Zverev can't volley. Back to deuce. FAA is getting everyone going crazy too. He is screaming and shouting and losing his mind. It's amazing. Deuce. FAA better win this set. Because he's running hot right now, and if he goes cold, he better be up 2-1. Because if he doesn't win this set by playing this way, he is so fired up too. He's got to take this set. Otherwise, what a waste of energy, but he is going crazy right now. All right, first serve is a fault, second serve. Second serve, Zverev. Good second serve. The return goes in the forehand. Zverev backhand from Felix. And Zverev backhand again, the backhand Felix. And then Zverev down the line. Felix just defending. And Zverev forehand again to the forehand of Felix. He goes down the line. Now Zverev gets the point. Felix overhit it. All right. All right. Advantage Zverev just to keep close. Bublik 3-2, by the way. FA bullying Zverev? Yeah, don't use that word. Advantage, that's my word. Advantage Zverev. And he serves an ace. Okay, Sasha holds. Okay. Zverev. Oh, I mean, he holds, but still down a break. All right, Bublik. He's up 3-2 on serve in the first. Paul serves and gets a 15 love. All right, first serve is a fault, second serve. As the return goes to forehand of Paul. Forehand from Bublik on the stretch. Goes long, and it's 30 love. 30 love. Does anyone else notice that all the players are wearing, like, matching shorts, matching shirts? Like, they're all the same colors? There's no, like, different... Like, does anyone else notice that? Like, I'm looking at the four guys on the court now right now, and they're all wearing the, like, matching... Like, literal same colors. On the, like, not this, they're not all wearing the same colors together. Like, them, like, individually. Like, purple. Or green. All right, 3-all, Paul holds. Fashion police. Bro, look at my shirt. Do you think I know what I'm talking about? All right, back to Bublik. He serves a fault second serve. As the return goes in from Paul, love 15. Love 15. 30 love. So 15 all. As Bublik serves into the forehand of Paul. Forehand from Bublik down the line. Paul with a lob. And Bublik with a smash. 30-15. Also 15 all here. Felix, he's trying to hold. Keep that break. That shirt looks like Freddy Krueger. Yeah, so that's an old joke, yeah. It was funny when the McDonald's guy at the drive-in said it, all right? 3 months ago, that was funny. That son of a bitch. You can't, don't use the McDonald's drive-through jokes. Make your own joke. Tell your own jokes. 40-15, drop shot from Bublik. Paul gets it back. Bublik passes him, though. And it's 4-3. 4-3. Felix with a lovely drop shot. Lovely drop volley. And he gets to 30-15. All right. 30-15. No, you're right, Joe. I was just kidding. It was funny. I missed drive-ins. Yeah. Yeah, apparently there's a drive-in in Australia, in Victoria. And I didn't realize, I thought it was closed. I thought it shut down because the pandemic killed it. But apparently it is not. It was just shut down and now it's back. And that's good. Anyways, 30-15. As the forehand on the stretch from Zverev. Down the line from Felix is a winner. It's 40-15. Yeah, drive-in movies. They're great. Maybe that's what I should do, chat. Maybe I should open a drive-in movie theater. Nah. 40-15. Add a yellow stripe and you could work at the Wiener World. I don't know what that means, but that sounded rude. 40-15. There's a backhand slice from Felix. Into the backhand of Zverev. And then Felix hits it wide. And it's 40-30. Do I sleep? Sometimes. 40-30. Felix to keep the break in the fourth. As Felix hits another lovely drop shot and Zverev can't get it back. 4-2. 4-2. Zverev. Sorry, 4-2 Felix. Zverev's to serve. But it's 4-2 FAA. Ah, 40-15 Paul. As he looks to level again. As Paul serves a fault second serve. (40-15). As the return goes to the backhand of Paul. Bublik backhand to the forehand of Paul. As Bublik forehand goes wide. 4-4. Bublik to serve again. All right. 4-4. Also, Zverev 40 love. Was Kalinskaya unlucky about what? About losing? No. She played well, but Swiatek was super solid and fought very well. As that goes for a winner from Paul, and the crowd love it. Love 15. This crowd are definitely rowdier than the first match. I wonder why that is. 15. I love 15. Beautiful inside-out forehand winner from Paul as Bublik hits it down the tee to the backhand of Paul. Now forehand from Paul goes down the line. Bublik with a lob. Paul with a smash. Too good. Love 30. Love 30. Paul looking to break. Love 30. As the return goes into the forehand of Bublik, then Paul shanks it, but it goes long. 15-30. By the way, Tommy Paul's coach is wearing an earpiece. All right, first serve was a fault, second serve. As Bublik comes to the net, Paul can't get it back, and Bublik puts away the volley. No chance for Paul that time. All right, 30 all. As we just serve again. All right, first serve is a fault, second serve. Bublik with a double fault. Second serve was bigger than the 124 mile an hour second serve because he can. All right, but he double fault. 30-40. Break point, Paul. As Bublik serves another fault. Second serve. As a return from Paul goes back into Bublik. Paul. Again to the back into Bublik. As Paul backhand again, the backhand of Bublik. Into the forehand of Paul. Bublik down the line. As Paul backhand into the forehand of Bublik again. Paul with the forehand cross court. Bublik goes down the line. Paul backhand on the stretch. Bublik backhand down the line. Paul with a slice. As Bublik, drop shot. Paul gets there, but it hits it wide. We get to deuce. All right. 30 love, by the way, Felix. 30 love. Oh, a lovely drop shot from Bublik. Advantage. All right, 40 left Felix. FAA versus Rublev. I don't hate it. Winner plays Demonor. Someone's making the semis. All right, 40 love. Bublik holds, by the way, 5-4. Five to 4. All right, nice rally from FAA again. Is that LL Cool J? Of course it is. Of course it is. Okay. 5-3. Nice volley there from Felix. Bublik just laughing. Just having a good time. Okay. Five, 3. As Zverev serves to stay in the third. Serving to the backhand of Felix. Zverev with a slice. In the net. Love 15. All right. Love 15. As it served down the tee from Zverev. Return goes into the backhand now. Zverev. Felix forehand. Into the backhand of Zverev as Felix with a drop shot in the net. That would have been amazing. 15-all. 15-all. Serve again. As Bublik wins the first point, love 15. Yes, Zverev had set point for a 2 sets to love lead, and now he's about to go down 2 sets to 1. Felix sits it out though, and it's 30-15. All right, 30-15. And Zverev serves again. A fault. Second serve. Second serve. Oh, man. Paul got lucky off the tape. It's 30-15. All right, return from Felix. As Zverev forehand into the forehand of Felix. As Zverev forehand again. Felix forehand goes to backhand of Zverev now. Into the slice of Felix. Zverev backhand again. Into the backhand of Felix. Zverev backhand again. Down the line. Felix gets there with a forehand. Zverev again with a forehand. And then the drop shot in the net again. He's gone for 2 drop shots in this game. And it hasn't worked. All right. So you serve. Into the forehand of Felix here. It's a return winner. 40-30. Also 30-all. Paul's in trouble here. 30-all. As Paul hits a forehand down the line and Bublik volleys in the net. 40-30. Paul holding on. All right. Felix, by the way, his forehand is on fire in this third set. Also, 5-all. Paul holds. Deuce to return now to the forehand of Bublik. Off the tape, goes in the net by... Sorry, Bublik, what am I looking at? Zverev. And FAA in the net. By the way, Chad, I don't want to talk about Penko and Townsend. That happened a few days ago. And it's been done. Everyone is talking about it all the time. So we don't want to talk about it. And we're not talking about it today because why we were talking about with... I mean, these four players don't even play the WTA. So what are we doing? 15-love. Bublik serving. Zverev. He's trying to make Felix serve it out. It's tennis, bro. Just chatting. No biggie. No, because it's people are starting fights, and it is a big deal to me because I have to read it, and I want to look at the chat and see people just fighting. So please stop fighting. As that goes out by Felix, he's going to serve for it. 5-4. If you're bored, go for a walk. All right, 30-15. Don't pick fights online. That's stupid. That's dumb mentality. If you're bored, go outside. Do something. Picking fights online is lame. Come on now. 30-all. All. As Bublik with a great serve. 40-30. Have you been keeping up with the Williams-Fernandez doubles? I have. I love that Venus keeps winning. We might have to watch her if we have time next week, if they keep winning. 40-30. Great serve. 6-5. Bublik. All right. All right. Let's see if Felix can get that 2-1 lead. How old is Venus? She's 45. Okay. Here we go. Felix serving for a 2-1 lead. Serve to the forehand of Zverev. Return goes out. 15-love. What's wrong with Bublik's arm? Nothing. Want to see Venus go the distance with Layla? Cool. Well, we might watch it. We'll have to see what happens next week. Next week's pretty busy, but if we have an opportunity and the doubles fits in maybe the time between matches, we might be able to watch it. Do you know what tattoos are? Yes, I do know what tattoos are. I have them. 15-love. Is it a forehand down the line from FAA? Zverev with a backhand to the backhand of Felix. Zverev backhand goes wide. 30-love. And Zverev's racket went flying. Oh, man. Sasha's backhand, when it's not working, he's not happy. And the crowd are booing him for throwing that racket. And they're going to give him heaps of shit because they're 5 beers down and he let that racket have it. The crowd are just like, oh, what's wrong? Are you sad? 30-love. They're savage out there. You don't want to be out on court. What is it? Louis Armstrong, the second one? They're going nuts over there. Four now into the forehand of Zverev. And Zverev, it's a long. 40 love Felix. Love. Also, Paul holds, and they're going to a tiebreak in the first set. We'll get to that in a second. Felix for a 2-1 lead. Oh, okay. You were just asking. You were just talking to someone else. Okay. Felix, he does a serve, and the thing went in the. Yep. FAA's up 2-1. Zverev's gonna have to fight back from this. Great serving, Felix. Great forehands, Felix. 2-1, Felix. All right, Bublik, Paul. Who's winning this tiebreak? By the way, Zverev, I want to say 45 minutes ago was a point away from 2-love. Now he's down 2-1. That sucks. That sucks. All right, 2-1. Oh, sorry, 1-0. As Paul double faults, 2-love. 2-0, Bublik. Two-0. 2-0. First serve is a fault from Paul. Second serve. Into the forehand of Bublik. Forehand from Paul. Goes long. 3-0 Bublik. 3-0 Bublik. Yeah, Tommy Paul's coach is mic'd up. For the TV. That's definitely not just he's wearing a little microphone here. He's got an earpiece. I mean, I love that. But if I'm the player, do I love it? I don't know. If I'm Tommy Paul, am I looking at my coach being like, are you talking to me or talking to the TV? Are you watching this, Matt? What are you doing? Are you commentating or are you coaching? What are you doing? I need your help. I would be like, what the hell, man? So you got a side gig? You doing a side quest now, coach? What are you doing? Come on. Are we trying to win the US Open or are we trying to talk about it? What are we doing? Come on now. Great drop volley by Bublik, 4-1. 4-1 Bublik in the tiebreak. And even Paul gave him a round of applause that time. He's like, yeah, too good. Can anyone confirm if he's mic'd up for TV? Or if he just mic'd up maybe for a documentary? All right, 5-1. Bublik. As they change ends. By tiebreak record this year, 9 wins, 5 losses Bublik, 9 wins, 11 losses Paul. So Bublik, the tiebreak king of the two. All right. And Zverev is serving first in the fourth. As Felix hits a backhand winner down the line. Love 15. Oh, Felix is still on fire. Felix is still going crazy. Love 15. As the return goes in the back, and Zverev. Felix forehand, Zverev with the pass. Felix with the volley. Goes wide, 15-0 as Bublik hits it in the net. 5-2, Bublik. 5-2, Bublik. He's going to serve at this tiebreak. 5-2. 5-2. As Bublik double faults. 5-3. 5-3 Bublik. All right. Bublik with a fault again. Second serve. Second serve. It was a massive second serve. And Paul in the net on the return. 6-3 Bublik. 6-3. 3 set points. Three set points for Sasha Bublik. Paul serves. A fault. Second serve. And the return goes out by Bublik. That's one saved. 6-4 Bublik. Six four. As Paul serves a fault. Second serve. As Bublik backhand to the backhand of Paul. Backhand of Bublik. And that goes out by Bublik. 6-5. 6-5. Bublik, set point number 3. Also, Felix has got break point 30-40 to take the break in the 4th. Djokovic, Fritz prediction, they're not playing. 6-5. Bublik serves. A fault. Second serve. The crowd go wild. Second serve. Serve in the forehand of Paul. Return goes back into Bublik. Paul in the rally. Hits a forehand inside out, but it goes out. Bublik takes the first. 7-6. And Sasha saves the break point with an ace. Just going to turn this off. Bye. Goodbye. We're back. All right, Felix loses the point. Advantage Zverev. Advantage Zverev. Advantage Zverev. To get the first game of the 4th. Serving to the back of Felix. Zverev with the forehand. Felix with the pass. Oh, what a volley by Zverev. Beautiful pickup of the feet. All right. Zverev holds 1-love. Okay. All right. Okay. Zverev with a hold to start the 4th. Now, Sakari plays after Zverev. So that's going to be like real late. It's going to be a late finish. Because already it's like, what, 10:30? I think. Is it 10:30? Somebody check the time. Somebody check what's going on. What time is it? Game time. Who? Bublik would be top 10 in the race to finals if he had played after Wimbledon. He did play after Wimbledon. You mean if he played Well, he did play after Wimbledon. Oh, it's 10:30 p.m. Bingo. Okay. Paul to serve first in the second. As the return goes in the corner, Paul. Before now from Bublik off the tape. Paul's going to get it. Bublik with a slice. Can't get there. 15 love. Zverev is a veteran by now? What do you mean? He's not 30. Once you get to 30, you get the vet stat, I think. He's only like 28, isn't he? 27? As a default from Paul, second serve. As Bublik returns it long, and it's 30 love. $30 love. As Paul with a forehand in the net. 30-15. Oh, you meant if he played Cincinnati and Toronto? Maybe. If he'd done better at Wimbledon, he might have been in the top 10. All right, 15 love. As the return goes in the net by Zverev, 30 love. Did they really schedule the night match after Zverev? Seems a little silly. Well, there's 2 night matches on every night, so yes. Bublik gets the 30-all with a forehand winner. He is looking for that break to start the second. As the return goes into the forehand of Felix. Forehand from Zverev into the back of Felix. Cross-court winner. Felix, 40 love. Also, Paul gets a 40-30. I think today the options are limited to what I'm going to have for lunch. Because it's Sunday. Ah, 40-30. As that goes out by Paul. Deuce. We get to deuce. As Paul serves again. It's very hit down the return. And it's 1-all. Anyways, Paul wins a point advantage. Advantage Paul. As he serves into the backhand of Bublik. Bublik hits wide. Paul holds 1-0. They change ends. 1-all as Zverev hits it out. 15 love. All right, serve again. Into the forehand of Felix. Return goes out. It's 15-all. Shout out to everyone who stayed awake after midnight. You are devoted to the sport. You are committed. All right, 30-15. Zverev tries to stay in front in the fourth. Can Zverev win the slam? Yeah. As that goes in there from Zverev. 30-0. All right, 30-0. Felix trying to get the break. Do you think Ben's going to play Laver Cup? Probably not. Nah. I don't think so. All right, 30-0. As the return goes out by Felix. Good serve from Zverev. 40-30. The commentator in the FAA match is always trashing whoever isn't winning. Am I? I'm sorry. All right, 40-30. As Zverev serves. Into the forehand of Felix. Backhand of Zverev. Into the backhand of Felix. Zverev backhand again to the slice of Felix. Oh, not me. You're talking about TV. Oh, okay. You're talking about on the TV, are you? You'd be specific. I thought you meant me. I'm watching that match right now. All right, 2-1. Zverev holds. All right, Paul, by the way, he's serving at 1-1 in the second. They did Sakkari dirty by putting her after this. Oh, yeah. Especially considering her and Haddad Maia are going to play a 3-hour match. Like, that's brutal. We already know that's going to go forever. Like, to put that match on second, but to put that match on at night anyway is crazy. We know that match is going to go for a couple of hours. — 15-love Paul. As the return goes into the forward of Paul. Goes into the net from Paul. Fuck. 15-0. Chad, I keep knocking my hand. It's not 100% fixed yet. I still keep wanting to... It's the worst. I just keep smacking it on the... Ow. Ow. It's not totally healed yet, and I just keep bumping it on things. — 30-15. — 40-15 Paul. It's because this finger sticks out. So every time I smack it into things because it's the longest finger. Anyways, Paul holds 2-1. So when I got to grab something and I just bang my hand, it's all right though. It's just not totally healed. Ugh. Anyways, I'm okay. No medical timeout. It's all good. Is Zverev hurt? Cam's not playing well. Oh, he's not playing well. Well, he looked like he had a leg injury in the first, but he's all right. $30 love, but he hasn't have medical timeout. So how can we tell if he's hurt? He can't be hurt if he doesn't call for the trainer. So we. $40 love. $40 love. By the way, chat, they're playing bangers at the stadium. All right, $40 love. That cameraman looked about 12. What the hell? Anyone else see the cameraman they showed on the Felix court? Bro looked about 7. Excuse me? Hello? The hell? Surely that's not allowed. Crazy. 40 love Felix as he hits it out and hits in there. Sorry, 40-15. Felix to keep the game level. Big protest in Melbourne today. Fun. What a do I dare ask what it's about? I don't want. Do I want to know? I don't want to know. Is it about tennis? Is it about this? 2-0. Is it about the Australian Open? No, it's 30 love. All right, 30-15. Felix holds 2-0. It's not about tennis. All right, 30-0. You lied. Papa lie. 30-0. Paul's a chance to get a break here. Papa lied. All right, 30 all as Bublik serves. The return goes in the forehand of Bublik. Forehand now from Bublik again, the backhand of Paul. And Bublik hits it in the net. 30-40. Paul with a chance to take the break here. Darren.
Cam, I was saving to go see My Chemical Romance, but I've seen them too many times. You can have this money instead.
Thank you for the $5 and the humble brag. I've seen them too many times. Lucky you. Thank you for the $5. I'll put that towards my ticket that I hope to go see them once. Seen them too many times. Thank you for the $5. All right, Deuce. No break. All right, serve again. As a backhand from Paul goes wide, and it's advantage Bublik. Advantage Bublik. By the way, guy who asked about protests, are you going to these protests? Advantage Bublik. All right. Bublik holds, by the way. All right. Chat. 1 in the chat if you're here, 2 in the chat if you're lurking, and 3 in the chat if you're not here and you're somewhere doing something else. All right. 40-15. And that goes out by Zverev. 40-30. 40-30. Zverev serves in the back of Felix. Return goes to forehand of Zverev. Felix with the forehand of the stretch. Lob goes up. And out. Zverev 3-2. He stays in front. He stays in front for now. I'm back after sleeping. Well, welcome back. We've been live for that long, have we? All right. Paul, by the way, 30 love. 30 love. Serve to the forehand of Bublik. Return goes in the backhand of Paul. Bublik backhand slice. Paul backhand passing shot winner. Beautiful shot from Paul. 40 love. 40 love. I don't think Zverev ever recovered mentally of the team loss in the US Open final. Yeah, I mean, that definitely didn't help, for sure. 40 love. 7 to the backhand of Bublik. Bublik in the nets, and Paul stays in front 3-2. Something about a British man in stripes. I'm sorry, who's British? Talking about Draper? Okay. Back to Felix. 3-2 Zverev. I'm Irish. Okay. As Felix serves massive out wide. 15 love. How many hours I've been alive? Coming up 10. 10 hours.
Your Fav building in New York camp.
Thank you for the donation to the guy that's not going to the protest today. Chrysler building. Easy. 15 love. $15 love. $15 as Felix serves again. Definitely not going to the protest, he said. Why'd you bring him up? Bummed everyone out. No, that's all right, Joey. I was just kidding. But I'm not British. I wasn't kidding about that. All right, 15-0. It used to be the tallest building in New York. Yeah, there was a race between that and the, I want to say 40 Wall Street. Is that what it's called? I did a whole project on it, and I forgot. It was before and then the Empire State Building came in and was like, that was the tallest building in the world. I'm pretty sure. Where are the New Yorkers at? There was a race between who could be the tallest building in the world, between the Chrysler Building and I want to say 40 Wall Street. And then what they did, chat, get this, right? What the Chrysler Building didn't tell anybody was that they were going to put a big crown on the top of it. So what they did was they were like, you know, the building over there was like going up, and they were going over here, up. And then they got to the point and they were like level. It's like, oh man. And then they put their roof on, and then Chrysler's like, ha ha, gotcha. And then they put the big iconic crown on it, and it became the tallest building in the world. Beating, I'm pretty sure it's 40 Wall Street. It's still, the other building's still there as well. I think it is. I'm pretty sure it was. Or was it hang on. Hang on. Chrysler Building tallest in the world. Yeah, Race to the Sky, it was called. It was back in, what am I doing? Yeah, 40 Wall Street, chat. Jeez, I remembered things. Yeah, it was a race to who would be the tallest building in the world. Anyways, Felix looking angry, and I love it, and he's winning points. He levels. So yeah, it was a race, and then they revealed the top, and they're like, haha, we win. And then they built the Empire State Building. True story. It happened in 30s. See, I did a project on it. See, I wasn't lying. I did a project on it. All right, Felix on fire. Can we ever been the Jenga Tower in Tribeca? No. I don't think so. All right, 3-all on both courts. As we just serve now from Zverev into the back of Felix, back into Zverev, into the back of Felix, to the back of Zverev, Felix back in again, to the back end of Zverev on the stretch, Felix with the forehand down the line, Zverev on the stretch, can't get it, air swing, and it's love 15, Felix too strong. Does anyone else have any fun New York facts? I gave you mine. Does anybody have a fun New York fact? Where are the New Yorkers at? I'm sure you guys have some fun facts. I'm going to serve out wide to Zverev as a let. Love 15. I'm trying to see a stat. I find a fun fact in the chat that's not silly. We can't take serious for 2 seconds. Come on now. All right. Backhand goes in. As with a volley to the back to the forehand of Felix. He hits a winner pass over the net. Love 30. Love 30. Where are the New Yorkers at? I need represent with some fun facts about your city. Chrysler Building is a beautiful Art Deco building, as is the Radio City. I love Art Deco. Did you not see my lamp? Did you not? Did I show you my? Did everybody see my lamp? Fun New York fact. What about? Yep. Yep. What's the fact? Yolanda's here. Come on, Yolanda. You gotta. Come on. I know you got a fun fact from New York. Come on. Give us a fun fact about New York. Paul holds, by the way, 4-3. Love 30. Love 30, Felix. Trying to get that break. As Felix is a return winner, love 40. Love 40. The Empire State Building saved that spire to the end to become the tallest building. I thought it was the Chrysler Building did that. Why would the Empire State Building do that? Empire State Building was already... Why did the Empire State Building do that? I thought the Chrysler Building did that. Did I get mixed up? Oh no. I lied. I love 40. Love 40. Serve into the forehand of Felix and Zverev in the net. Felix breaks. 4-3. I'm sure it was the Chrysler Building that did it. Hang on. I'm sure that they tricked them. I'm sure of it. Because why would the Empire State Building hide that they had it? I mean, unless they were competing against another building in the world. I'm sure it was that. By the way, chat, the Chrysler Building was named after Walter Chrysler, who, yes, part of the same as the cars. That's why when you look at the Chrysler Building in details and you see like those like hood ornaments on it, it's like that's what they are. Chat. I'm glad we're in New York. We could talk about this. Any other time, it'd make no sense. But right now, we're talking about New York. We're in New York, which makes sense. It's totally normal. else. Where the hell is it? I'm sure it was that. God, I love the interior too. Hey, those lamps, they look like mine. I want those lamps. I want my house to look like that. Yeah, competition for the world tallest building. Yeah, 40 Wall Street was going to be a 47-story office building. And then they added more. The race to the skies probably made with the... Yeah, they built. Yeah, so they obtained a permission to build the spire, which is the crown-looking thing on the top of it. He had it secretly constructed inside the frame of the Chrysler building, and then they bought it up as a surprise. So they built it within the building. So they thought, oh, there's the top of the building, and then they went, just kidding. And then it came up outside the building, and it's like, we're the biggest building. That's so cool. Can you imagine being around in the 1930s and seeing that and be like, hey, they got him. Anyways, I don't think it was only the tallest building in the world for a couple of years, and then they built the Empire State Building anyway. It was the tallest building in the world for I want to say 3 years, and then the Empire State Building took its place. All right, anyways. Felix is up 2-1 in a break. Remember, Zverev was almost up 2-love. He was 1 point away. It feels like 3 years ago now. All right, 15-0. Yeah, so the Chrysler building was the tallest building for a year. And then the Empire State Building took it for 40 years. After that, it was the tallest building for 40 years. Anyways, advantage Paul to get the break in the second. So the Woolworth Building, and then 40 Wall Street, and then the Chrysler Building, which beat they were in the fight that I just talked about. And then the Empire State Building was like, that's cute. And then they were, for 40 years, the world's tallest building. The tallest building in the world was in America for the most part. And then the Petronas Towers, which I've actually seen in person. Oh, Sears Tower as well. I've been there. And then that was the tallest building for 25 years. We'll get to Deuce. Petronas Towers, I've been there in Kuala Lumpur. That was the tallest building for 6 years. Then Taipei took it for 6 years with a building called 101. And then the Burj Khalifa has been the tallest building of the year for the last 15 years. And apparently they're going to build a 1 kilometer tall building somewhere in Abu Dhabi or Dubai or somewhere in the Middle East to beat that. So yeah. Architectural facts. All right, 15-0. As it a 4-4 rally, Zverev, he's in big trouble. He hits a backhand wide, 30-15. Bublik holds, by the way, 4-4. All right, 30-15. By the way, Taxi C, I think that building is ugly. I think it looks ugly. I don't like it. Doesn't look pretty at all. It looks ugly. It looks ugly. That's an ugly building. 40-15. It's cool, but it's ugly. I don't like that building. It doesn't match the style that I like. The Jenga tower's ugly. It's a big glass mess. I'm not a fan. I don't like that. Anyways, does it look cool inside? Maybe the interior is cool. Exterior looks mid. Anyways, FAA 5-3. Sorry, everybody loves that building. Maybe it's cool inside. I think it's ugly. I mean, it's just a glass box that's like looks like a bunch of Jenga blocks. I get it. It's hilarious. But maybe inside it's cool. The outside it's so boring. It's so boring. Okay, it's an interesting design. Like, I guess I don't know. I just feel like it's a very it looks like when you play the game Jenga. Cool. It's all right. I mean, it's not the worst building in the world, but I don't know. It just kind of looks. I'm not a fan. So, it's all right. It's 5 out of 10. All right. Felix hits the ball for a winner, and it's love 15. I'm not. It's not in my top favorites. Maybe the interior looks cool. Maybe from the inside it looks cool because it's like. It definitely looks like an engineering building. Like, an engineer did this. Yeah, it seems like an engineered building. That's more about engineers than like, what is it? Well, yeah. It's called high-tech architecture, that style. It's all right. Not a massive fan. I didn't see it because I haven't been to New York since it opened, so I haven't seen that building. I went to New York in 2016. Anyways, love 30. Felix, 2 points away from getting the win. And what a win it'll be. As with a 4-4 rally, Zverev with a backhand into the backhand of Felix, sliced to the backhand of Zverev as Felix forehand. Into the forehand of Zverev, sliced again. Felix in the net, 15-30. How old's New York? I don't know, like 500 years? 300 years? 300 years? 400 years? 5,000 years. 15-30. Not as old as York. Yeah, York was first and New York was second. And, yeah. Good one. 30-15. Yeah, it was New Amsterdam. It was called New Amsterdam to start. Anyways, backhand goes on the line to the forehand of Zverev, and then that goes out by Felix on the forehand side, and it's 30-all. It was found by the Dutch. Where the hell is York? York's in England, right? Haven't you seen Gangs of New York? I don't think it's related. 30-all. I don't think it's the same. Is it? No, it is. I'm sure it is. I'm sure that movie has some relation to it. Isn't it? Maybe not. Wasn't it? I don't know. I have to rewatch it. 30-all. 30-all. Isn't Bill the Butcher isn't he Dutch? Anyways, backhand slice. Into the forehand of Zverev. As we get a forehand from Felix. Again, the forehand of Zverev. Into the forehand of Felix. Felix hits it out. 40-30. Oh, Leo's character's name's Amsterdam. Okay, see? I'm not stupid. Sometimes. How Crazy, Chad, is one of my favorite movies is Gangs of New York. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? All right, 40-30. As Zverev serves to stay alive in the championships, and he does with an ace. All right, we're going to lock in here, people, because this is getting serious. Felix is going to serve this match. We'll get to our New York fun facts later. All right, 5-4. Zverev's going to serve. Felix is going to serve to win the match. Okay. 30 love. Daniel Day-Lewis was crazy in that movie. Yeah. I mean, that and There Will Be Blood. I mean, There Will Be Blood is one of my favorites. And I still can't find it on DVD anywhere. 30 love. I still can't find it anywhere because it's so popular. As a return. Okay, goes in by Paul, and Bublik just kind of casually hits it in the net. 30-15. Chat, what's your favorite movie? 30-15. Quick, we got like 10 seconds before they come out and serve for the match. What is your favorite movie? Go. Just one. It doesn't have to be your favorite. Maybe you have like 7 favorites, but just what's your favorite? One movie. Platoon. I saw that the other day. It's good. Blade Runner. Good choice. 2001. Cool. 30-15. Shawshank Redemption. Cool. Eternal Sunshine. Cool. Step Brothers. Nice. Aliens. Choice. Waterworld. Is it? Kramer vs. Kramer. 12 Angry Men. Underworld. Okay. You mean Waterworld with Kevin Costner? One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Nice. Dark Knight. Interstellar. I said pick one. 5-4. Hot Fuzz. Godfather. Fifth Element. Forrest Gump. SpongeBob. Which one? All right. First serve is a fault by Felix. He's serving for this match. Also, Bublik holds 5-all. Monty Python Holding Grail. Nice. Once Upon a Time in America. Cool. Dirty Dancing. Nice. Back to the Future. Nice. Good choice. Anyways, good serve, Felix. 15 love. 15 love. Princess Bride. Moon. All right. 15 love. Cam knowing there's multiple SpongeBob movies equals cultured. Of course. Wait, come on. Everybody knows that. Yeah, it's 15 love. Felix serves. 15 love. As Felix serves the phone to Zverev. Return goes the phone to Felix. That's a great shot. FAA. 30 love. 2 points away. This is going to be an all-time victory for Felix. It's going to throw that section into chaos. You kick Zverev out with Draper gone as well, I think. He's in that section too, right? No. Who else was there? Oh, Demonor. So, okay, I'll give you names. Rublev, Demonor, Reedy, Auger-Aliassime. Someone's making the semis. One of them is making the semis. Slice goes in the net from Zverev. Felix, 40 love. And I know FAA's been to the semis before, but not for a long time in the Grand Slams. And Demonor and Rublev never made to a Slam semi. All right, 40 love. 3 match points. FAA, who, again, not that long ago, was about to go down 2 sets of love. Remember when Zverev was winning? Remember that? FAA serves. I'm so glad we watched this match. Serve. Into the forehand is a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Match point. FAA, he serves the back and Zverev return to the forehand of Felix. And Felix hits it wide. One saved. 40-15. 40-15. Still match point number 2. Still match point. To take on Rublev in the 4th round. Felix serves. Into the corner, Zverev. Zverev hits it long! Felix wins! Oh, look at his face! Oh, he knew he was going to win. I love this. I love fired up Felix. I love fired up Felix. Oh, I love it. I love it when he's like this. Oh, and he shakes the finger. He's like, huh? I'm sorry. Who won the match? He's going like this. Ah. Oh. That's the Felix I want to watch. Let's get that guy. Let's get that guy. Keep going. He loves it. No more Mr. Nice Felix. We don't want that guy. We want this guy. He can be nice off the court. Fire it up, Felix. We love it. We love that. Zverev's out. Upset. That is an upset. Man. So like I said, we've got Auger-Aliassime, Rublev, Reedy, and de Minaur. One of those guys is playing in the semis and possibly plays Sinner. I don't know who the best out of those. Maybe Rublev would be the most competitive against Sinner right now because we saw them play. We've seen them play a few times. But Rublev has never made a semi, so how's he going to get there? And then I don't want to see de Minaur play Sinner, but I mean, de Minaur in the semis, I wouldn't mind that. Felix against Sinner, though, would that be interesting? I don't know. Maybe. But in a semi of a slam to make a final, that's a lot of pressure. So I don't know. But either way, Zverev's gone. No slam in 2025 for Sasha. He's going to have to try again in 2026. All right. We're going to merge the streams to make it easy. But thanks for sticking around. I'm glad we watched that one. I am glad we watched that one, even though I do make I mean, we wouldn't have watched Zverev otherwise if we had missed that. I know I said that was going to be a slow, long match, but it was actually pretty entertaining. And I love the Felix reaction. We love Felix for that. FAA versus Rublev. Woo! That feels like a 5-set of 2. All right, if you want to keep watching, come on over. We're going to watch the rest of this Bublik-Paul match to see who plays Sinner. They're about to play a tiebreak too, so get over there, and I'll see you guys. Well, we'll see you in 2 seconds because it's going to merge the streams. But Felix wins. He beats Zverev in 4, and he's into the 4th round. All right, tiebreak is about to begin. Perfect timing. The timing couldn't have been any better. 40 love as Paul slice goes long. Tiebreak number 2. All right. Who's winning the 2nd set tiebreak? Let me know. Who you got? Who you got? Who is winning the 2nd set? Bublik. Okay. Let's go Paul. You feel like Paul kind of has to win it, right? Does feel like Paul needs to win this. All right. Paul wins the first point. 1 love. One zero. Now 1-0. No, we're not going to watch Zachary. It's already 11 p.m., right? I told you Zachary's not finished until like 2. 1 love, Paul. As Bublik serves a fault. Second serve. As the return goes to the backhand. Now Paul backhand from Bublik. Into the corner, Paul. And Bublik back in on the stretch. Paul. Again to the back of Bublik. Is Paul with the forehand again. The back of Bublik. Paul forehand again. Goes down the line. Bublik doing a lot of running. As Paul forehand again to the forehand of Bublik on the stretch. That goes off the tape. Paul gets it. Hits it straight to Bublik, who goes down the line. Paul gets it back just. Now Bublik wins the rally. Paul puts it up in the sky. Bublik lets it bounce, but it goes in! Oh, no! Paul wins the point. It sets the crowd on fire. Bublik shouldn't have lost that point, though. He jumped for it, and then he watched it land in. Bublik shouldn't have lost that point. All right. 2-love Paul. And Bublik knows it too. He's like, that's a shame. As the return goes in the back of Bublik, backhand from Paul. Into the forehand of Bublik. Paul backhand, sliced. Into the backhand of Bublik. Backhand of Paul again. To the forehand of Bublik. Drop shot. Is good. Paul with a slice. Bublik with a pass. Paul with a volley again. That's a winner. And it's 3-love Paul. 3-0. Paul. 3-0. Paul's in control. He's got the 2 mini breaks. Serve again. As the return goes in the forehand of Paul, and Paul overhits it. 3-1. 3-1 Paul. Gives one of them back. 3-1. As we serve now the back of Bublik. Paul with a forehand into the forehand of Bublik. Down the line's a great shot. Paul sliced it wide. And the mini breaks returned. 3-2 to Paul, but we're back on serve. 3-2. Is the game over yet? Not even close. First serve is a fault, second serve. As the return goes back into Bublik, forehand from Paul. Bublik goes into the forehand of Paul in the stretch. Bublik cross-court forehand, slice from Paul. Bublik volleys. Paul with the lob. And Bublik gets it, but Paul's there. Bublik puts a forehand down the line, though, and hits a winner. Oh, man, what a rally. They're playing some crazy rallies. 3-0. Man. They change ends. They change ends again. Okay. 3-3. Back to Bublik. Hey, it's It's Steve from Stranger Things. Steve Harrington's in the house chat. Ah, 3-3. He's wearing a hat and he's sunglasses, but you can tell it's him. The hair. It's the hair, chat. He has the hair. Bublik double faults. 4-3. 4-3. Paul takes the mini break again. Not. Language I'm sorry. I speak English. 4-3. As a return goes into the forehand of Paul. Bublik forehand to the back and a Paul to the back and a Bublik. As we got a forehand from Paul to the forehand of Bublik. Paul with the backhand cross court goes wide. Back on serve. 4-4. 4-4. For all. Serve again. Paul serves a fault. Second serve. As Bublik returns the forehand to Paul. Bublik backhand to the slice of Paul. As Bublik backhand down the line in the net. Ooh, Paul 5-4. 5-4. Still on serve now, but Bublik is behind. 5-4. Bublik serves a fault. Second serve. As Bublik serves a let. And then he serves the forehand to Paul. Return goes in the backhand of Bublik. Bublik hits it out. 6-4 Paul. He's got 2 set points to take the second set. 6-4. As with a backhand from Bublik, it's a drop shot. Paul gets it. Bublik puts up a lob. Paul with a smash. Puts it away once and all. 1-1. Paul takes the second. Have we had any breaks of serve? We've had 3 break points. No breaks. Once and all. There you go. 1-1. Okay. We're level. God, it looks so ugly without the fountain. Chat, it just looks so plain. You can't just have a blue, empty swimming pool and put lights in it and think it looks good. It looks shit. Fix the fountain. Is there a petition? Can I sign something? Can we fix the fountain? I don't even live there and I want to see the fountain fixed. Come on. There's got to be a petition or something. It's a cultural landmark. It was where the World's Fair had a fountain. Fix the fountain. We'll start a petition. All right. Only Bublik can beat Sinner. Maybe. As soon as I start tuning in, something bad happens to the person I'm going for. Ugh. Ugh. They need to put water in that fountain. Fix the fountain. Come on. Get it done. All right. Paul levels this match. And it is 1-1. It is 1-1. But actually, let me have a look. Did I my predictions are they still okay? What I hello? Predictions. Oh god, I picked Zverev on Andreeva. Oh god. Alright. So that's fine. Zverev on Andreeva out of the semis. My bad. Volley nets didn't do well as a quali. Shelton's not going to hit the most aces. Raducanu is still there. Vondi, unseeded run Vondi? That counts, right? I think Vondi counts. She's made the 4th round as an unseeded player. That's a run. She beat Pellini. I'm claiming that. That's a yes from me. That's a yes from me. I'm getting that one. You can't take that away from me. Pegula upset. Musetti upset. Okay, I can't claim any. This is going to be... Oh, chat, this is going to be bad. I think this might be my worst predictions yet. I've been pretty good this year. This is going to be horrible. Rublev dark horse run. Ooh. Oh, okay. Well, if he takes Zverev's place, I'll claim that. Anyways, 40 love Bublik. I should have said Osaka, though. I shouldn't have said on Boko. I should have known she was injured. Who has hit the most aces? Does anybody know? Because it's probably Fritz, right? One love, Bublik. Or maybe it's Bublik's hit the most aces. Maybe it is. Maybe it's Bublik. Most aces. Tell me. Oh, Wong. 68 aces from Wong. Shelton's not even close. Where the hell's Shelton? He's not even on the list. That's crazy. Shelton isn't even in the top 10. Struff, Wong, Kim, Shapovalov, Dam, and Fritz. On the women's side, it's Hon, Lee, and then Osaka. Raducanu is on 14. Hon hit 31 aces. She a serve butt? What the hell? Best quality run for Wong? Oh, I can't claim that either. Can't claim that. I need Gauff to do better than Raducanu. I need Sabalenka to do better than Swiatek. I need Sinner to do better than Alcaraz. America's definitely been the best country, for sure. For sure. Oh, chat, this is bad. This is a bad week. See, I was bragging after Wimbledon because I felt smart, and then also bragging after the French because it was very good. But then now, I'm lucky to get like 10. Paul Hole's 1-1. Okay. By the way, we haven't had a match of the year yet, have we? It's Zverev to win a slam this year. That's a no. Osaka to be seeded at the US Open and win a title. Pending. Rublev to break the quarterfinal curse. Come on. Raducanu makes top 30. Her catch slam final. That's not going to happen. Big Four Barbara. That could happen this week. Mukova in top 10. That could happen this week. Chat, I could be on fire. My year predictions could actually be actually good. 30 love. Mukova is currently 17 in the world. She has to make the semis. Zverev finally beats Fritz. Not this week. Fonseca slam run. I can't claim that. Big Four Barbara. We'll wait and see. There's a lot of things, chat. I got a lot riding on this US Open. Okay, 30-15. That goes out by Paul, 40-15. 40-15. And we got a fault second serve. As with a double fault Bublik. And it's 40-30. All right. 40-30. As the return goes in the backhand of Bublik. Bublik hits it out. Deuce. All right, deuce. As we get an ace from Bublik, advantage. Advantage Bublik. Bublik holds 2-1. 2-1. Bublik ain't smiling so much now. Yeah, he knows he's in a fight. Zverev has chances to win US Open 2020. Yep. Medvedev Nadal 2019 was epic. Oh, yeah. Yes, it was. Okay. All right. At the time when Medvedev beat Djokovic was awesome too. Yeah, that was crazy too. Music's so loud. The problem with Zverev is that he can't make his own chances anymore. But me. Zverev lost. And now we're watching Paul Bublik. Paul serving 2-1 Bublik in the third. No breaks to serve yet. Has the golden age of tennis finished? Yeah, but it's not like it's a bad... Tennis is bad now. It's exciting and new and different. And now it's opportunities. It's fun to watch. I think it's fun. Be living in the past. All right, 4-4 rally. As Bublik goes to the back of the pole. Paul hits it wide. Love 15. Now, we have to talk about the past. Paul did play a 5-set match against Borges in the previous round that went for a long time. Bublik did not. And Paul might be feeling that in his legs because he did a lot of work and he's been doing a lot of work. So we got to see how that looks, how it all looks when he's pushed in this third set. Love 15. There's Paul forehand. Again, the forehand of Bublik is Paul forehand again. Down the line. Bublik with a slice. Paul wins the point. 15-0. I know he's Captain America and he can do this all day, but also we need to think about it. Paul needs this set, I think. Physically. All right. As with a slice. I don't think Paul's moving that fast anymore. He has slowed down in this set too. That's why I asked the question about physicality. 30-15. All right. 30-15. As we just serve again. Into the forehand of Bublik. Forehand now from Paul to the forehand of Bublik. There's Bublik in the net. 40-15. 40-15. I was shocked when Rude went out. He was a finalist, yeah. All right, 40-15. Bublik got to work on his returns. Yeah. There's a return winner right there. He's like, what returns? I just hit one. There you go. There's your return. Great return. It was almost around the net. Good timing. 40-30. What do you want him to do next? What trick now? Do a tweener? Hey, do a tweener. You haven't done one of them for a while. 40-30. Double fault pole and we get to deuce. All right, we get to deuce. Paul jumping around, trying to keep it loose. Serve is an ace. There you go. Cam used to stream every Sakura match 2 or 3 years ago, and advantage, Paul? No, I didn't. You're just saying that because you want to try and bait me into watching her now and guilt trip me. Don't guilt trip me. Don't guilt trip me. I've watched a lot more matches than we're supposed to today. Forehand to forehand rally. Bublik hits it wide. Paul levels 2-0. We weren't even supposed to watch this match. Okay. I think Paul just called for the trainer. That's not good. There's a return. Goes in to the forehand of Bublik. Paul gets it back. Bublik with the pass. Paul with the volley in the net. 15 love. Hey, Azza, thank you for gifting a membership to somebody. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. By the way, respectfully, can we keep the chat to English just so that it's easier? Not that you, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you are saying anything bad, but just to keep it so that the moderators can moderate. I'm sure you're having a normal conversation, but please, respectfully, can you keep the chat to English? Thank you. All right, 30 love. Hey, Azza, thank you for gifting another membership. Appreciate it. All right. Bublik holds. All right. I think the people that are doing that are trolling. All right, trainers out for Paul. I think it's just two people talking to each other. Like one person talking to each other, talking to themselves. Please, this is a public chat. We don't want. Please don't write your personal messages in the chat. You might not know that you're here. You're writing. Everyone can read what you're saying. You are on a public chat. Please. Oh, it's embarrassing. Hey, Azza, thank you for gifting a membership again. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Everybody can read what you're saying. I'm sorry. Everybody can read it. Please, if you're going to have a lover's quarrel, do it in private. Everyone can read it. This is awkward. God, I'm sorry. We could all hear it. We could all see it. Everyone could read what you're saying. Everyone can see it. You're not texting each other. You're writing in a chat room. Everybody can read it. Everybody can see it. Just please. Oh no. Please. Oh, this is embarrassing. I'm sorry. We could. Hello. Oh my God. Everybody can read what you're saying, and you're not writing to each other. You're writing to everybody. This isn't awkward. This is like when you're trying to private message someone on Facebook and you put it on your wall instead. Oh God, this is embarrassing. I'm so sorry. Please don't. Oh God. Please take it outside somewhere else, please. Oh no. Oh no, this is embarrassing. Chat, I can't believe this is happening. Sorry. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Excuse me. We can hear what you're saying. We don't care if you're talking about staying at each other's house. All right, just stop doing that. Everybody can read what you're saying. Yep, it's not a private chat. We can all read it. Everyone can see it. Please leave it. Take it somewhere else, please. Oh God, this is awkward. Sorry. Hello. Excuse me. Hello. Excuse me. Excuse me. We can all hear. We can all see it. I'm sorry. Yep. You're making us all uncomfortable. It's making us uncomfortable. I know you're trying not to cause each other discomfort, but it's making me uncomfortable. Can you please stop? Can you please stop? Mods. Anyways, medical timeout for Paul. While this is happening in the chat. What's going on? And you're also annoying everybody else, so please don't do it. Bublik's going to advance the next round, you reckon? Okay. All right. All right. Bro, Sacred just started. Yep, cool. We're not watching it, but thank you for telling me. We'll keep an eye on the scores for you. Paul can't play no more. Does this mean I'm staying under... I don't know. If you have to ask me about how tennis works and you put money on it, you shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have put money on tennis if you don't understand how it works. I don't do it that. You shouldn't either. If you have to, but is it under 39? You should know that by now. Why are you asking me? Cam is no longer a Sakari fan. Saket, you're not going to guilt trip me into watching Sakari, all right? It's not going to work, all right? So keep your manipulative tactics to yourself, all right? It ain't going to work today on me. You ain't guilt tripping me into watching Sakari, all right? That ain't going to work. You keep those to yourself. You used to always watch Sakari. Always. Did I? I didn't watch her. No, I didn't. I'm not watching her. Do not bet on tennis if you don't know anything about it. Yeah, exactly. Instead, donate to the GoFundMe. Start the fountain back up in New York. Put the fountain back on. Go for it. Give your money to that. To a good cause. Okay, Paul's back. Yeah, his thighs are sore. He's drinking a potion. All right, here we go. We're getting close to members only chat. We are, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Mia's had enough. She's like, get me out of here. Get me out of here. What is the oldest building in Melbourne? No idea. I want to say Flinders Street Station. I'll tell you what my favorite building in Melbourne is. I love, and I want to go on a tour of it, the Manchester building. Love that building. You can go on tours and they take you to the top of it. So I would love to go do that, but maybe I'll stream it. Maybe I won't. Probably won't. Definitely won't. So apparently the oldest building in Melbourne is the Mitre Tavern, which is on the corner of a street. It's pretty cool. I'll have to go there. And then there's the church that's on Lonsdale Street, which is also very cool. So, yeah, there you go. There's your answer. All right. 15 love. Road trip. All right, 30 love. Paul serves again. Bublik with the lead, but we're on serve. As the return goes back in a Paul. Paul in the net. It's 30-15. Paul's acting? Nah, he's actually hurt. He's played a lot of tennis. As Paul serves a fault second serve. You should be inclusive. Let people speak their Arabic. Bro, you were telling them to shut up about 5 seconds earlier, so don't pretend like you're being all righteous and shit, mate. We have a rule, and that's to make it easier for us to moderate the chat so people aren't coming in here being mean and rude. 40-15. But there you go. I gave you attention. You happy? 40-15. Paul to level. Is it a backhand rally? That goes the net from Bublik, and it's 3-all. Where is Deb here? Ah, 3-3. Hey. Well, Hadajmar and Zachary have just started. Azza.
If you gamble on sports, don't go after Cam and don't attack the players and their families if you lose.
Exactly. That is a shitty thing to do. Thank you for the 5. Good message. Love 15. Love 15. Sorry, Morven. And everybody who's being good. Love 30. I wish I could gift memberships directly to those who are not members and can and contribute to the chat. But it's always a select few that just ruin it for everybody. That goes the net from Paul in the return. 15-30. Oh, hello. 15-30. As Bublik serves again. Oh, don't do that. Let's scratch. 30 all. Deb's been Haven't seen Deb for a while. Yeah, she must have left. That's all right. That's fine. 30-all. 30-all. As Paul trying to break it. We haven't had a break yet. No breaks in this entire match. Bublik double faults though. 30-40. That's a terrible second serve. 30-40. 30-40. What are you doing? Where's your toy? Go get your toy. Go on. All right. Backhand Bublik. That's a drop shot. Paul gets it, but it's in the net. We get the deuce. We get to deuce. As Bublik serves again. A fault, second serve. Second serve. As a return goes in the slice of Bublik. As a forehand now from Paul. Bublik puts up a lob. And it goes out by Bublik. And it's advantage Paul. Advantage Paul. Paul Saccaride's past her bedtime. Well, it's almost midnight. It's crazy. But Adaj Myers 3 went up already with a break. So that match is not going super slow. As it a backhand winner by Bublik. Back to deuce. Back to deuce. Only 8:45 for me. I live on the West Coast and it's my day off. Nice. Azza. Enjoy. All right, Bublik. It's only been 2 hours, but by the way. All right. Advantage Bublik. Advantage Bublik. Back and rally volley from Bublik in the net. We're back to deuce. And I think Bublik shouldn't have hit one of those shots. One of those Paul shots was going out. All right. We're back at deuce. As Bublik serves an ace. All right, advantage Bublik to stay in front in the fourth. Advantage Bublik. As a default second serve. Second serve is backhand now from Paul is sliced. Into the backhand of Bublik. To the backhand of Paul. Backhand of Bublik again. The backhand of Paul. Sliced into the forehand of Bublik. As Paul with the backhand cross court. Bublik gets it. And hits it wide. Bublik's starting to get a little error prone. Deuce. He's making errors. Deuce. All right, advantage Bublik. All right, advantage Bublik. Oh, Bella, that's a good point. I wonder if that actually works. Let me try. What if I do... What if I do this? All right, chat, just bear with me. Some of you... Did that work? One in the chat if it worked. I know I've gone... I want to just test something. Who... Did that work? Bella, it worked for you. You've been here for longer than a year. Okay, so you have to be here for a year to type. That's brutal. We're not going to do that. I'm just joking. If you are still here and you can't type, don't worry. We're going to get back to it. But I'm just like testing something. Okay, so if you've been here for a year, you can type. That's so harsh. You have to be subscribed for a year. Savage. That's crazy. We're not going to leave that on. I'm going to turn that off in a second, I promise. But it's just weird. It's just interesting to see. 5 years before typing, some people, that's crazy. 5 years? That's impossible. What? They're not going to be here in 5 years. How do you commit to that? Yeah, you can type a message in 5 years of watching the channel. That's brutal. That's not fair. 1 year's crazy. A day's crazy. What if I do a week? We'll find the sweet spot. Let me know if you can type now. If you've been here for a week, more people are coming in. Yeah, I can talk now. Thank you, Sam. Sorry, Sam. We're just mucking around with it. Let's see what's the limit. If you still can't type, we'll get back to it. What if I do a month? Is that too long? Is that too short? What's up? Anyways, love 15. Those who've been here for the last week, I'm sorry. We'll get to you. You'll get a chance in a second. I promise. All right. Love 15 is Bublik serves an ace. Sorry, Paul serves an ace. 15-all. 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 This might be better than doing members only mode, to be honest. It might actually work better. Because no one's going to sit around for 6 months before they can... this might actually be not bad. It's a good... Bala, you are onto something. All right, backhand slice goes in the net. Because that means if someone makes a new account, they can't come back for 6 months anyway. This actually might be perfect. This might be the best solution. Because then everyone who's been here for a while don't have to feel shut out. All right, 15-30. Bublik trying to get this break. All right. It's been a 4-4 rally. 15-30. Paul on the stretch. Bublik goes cross court. Paul. Oh, he gets it back, but he missed it. He just pushed it wide. And it's 15-40. Bublik with break points. And Paul is looking sore. 15-40. Who are the originals? What if I put 5 years? That'd be crazy. There's no one chatting for 5 years. Anyways, that goes out by Bublik. Actually, you know what? It could be Gene. Gene could be typing for 5. One of the only people for 5. All right, let me test it. Who can type for... Who's been here from the start? Mia? You haven't been here for 5 years because you weren't even born. Boop. All right, 30-40. Royale with cheese. I knew you'd be still here. All right, serve down the tee. As return goes in, the corner pole. Backhand. Nope. Bublik can't get it. Are you the only one here? This is like... What the hell? And then Nightbot. Hey, Nightbot, why don't you piss off? Get stuffed, Nightbot. It's turned into a one-on-one stream. What the hell? Like the old days when one person would talk. That's crazy. All right. That's enough. Enough mucking around. I can't believe Nightbot was trying to silence the only person chatting. Nightbot's like, hey, no talking. All right. Thanks, everybody, for sticking around. That was wild. All right, advantage. Bublik, oh no, pulling it wide. Bublik breaks. Bublik breaks. Hey, thank you, Azza, for the 2.
Beat the system.
I think donating might actually beat it. Sorry, I moved it just in time, but possibly donating could beat the system, you know. That's so funny. Do 4 what? Oh, 4 years? You want me? No, we'll stop mucking around. We might do it in the next set. Anyways, Bublik's first break of the day, or the night. He gets the break. And it's 15-love. Also, Haddad Mai's up 5-1. That match is going way too quick. As Bublik with a backhand, into the backhand of Paul, and Bublik in the net, 15-all. 15-all. Yeah, I think most people have been here like 3 years. I would say most of the regular chatters have been here probably about 3. I reckon. 2022 was when the channel, a lot of people joined. As the return goes in the backhand of Bublik, forehand from Paul to the forehand of Bublik. As Paul with the forehand. Bublik puts up a lob. Bounce smash. Paul puts it away. 15-30. 15-30. $15-30. There's a default from Bublik, second serve. As we get a lead on the second serve. As the return goes into the forehand of Bublik. Forehand from Paul on the stretch. Bublik hits a winner down the line, 30-all. 30-all. As we need to serve again. Ace out wide. All right. 40-30. Bublik to take a 2-1 lead. And he serves a fault second serve. Second serve. As the return goes in the forehand of Bublik, backhand it from Paul. Into the Bublik forehand. Paul hits it out. Bublik starting to get angry at himself. All right, back to deuce. Paul returns the forehand of Bublik. Paul with the forehand. Getting the forehand of Bublik. He hits a drop shot. Paul's not getting that one. Paul's legs are stuffed. He tried to run. He just stopped straight away. Advantage Bublik. I don't think Paul's got enough juice in the legs. Advantage Bublik. As the return goes in the back of Bublik. Drop shot again. Paul gets it. Bublik pass. It's a lob. Paul with a smash. Bublik with a forehand winner. What a shot. Bublik has a 2-1 lead with a ridiculous passing shot. And Tommy Paul is in big trouble. Physically, he is spent. 2-1. Bublik. Winner plays Sinner. Okay. Great finish from Bublik at the end. All right. Back to the fourth. That made no sense. All right. Can't even watch. I don't know why. I can watch. I'll tell you what's happening. Nothing. Can this Bublik beat today's Sinner? Sinner today played well. He played okay. He didn't play great, but he played okay. Shapo played well. Bublik's going to make Sinner sweat. We know that because of what happened last time. But I don't think Bublik's going to beat Sinner twice in a row. That would be insane. That would be insane. Hey, what do you got there? You got a toy there? Yeah? Give me your toy. Give me that. Bah, 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 bah. ESPN stopped the broadcast. It's midnight, probably. They're just like, nobody's watching tennis right now. It's midnight. Welcome to the stream where we stay after midnight because it's not midnight. It's 2 p.m. What do you got there? What do you got there? All right. Chat, what am I having for lunch? Bublik is wearing down Paul? Yeah, for sure. Who thinks Tommy Paul will make a comeback and win? I don't think he'll win, but he could still make a comeback. Meat Lovers Pizza. Chicken Parm. Tacos. It is midnight. That's right. It's actually fine. Nobody else has done that. I don't think we've been here past midnight yet, have we? Might be the first time this tournament. Pizza. You've been streaming more than 12 hours. That is correct. Avocado on toast. I just ate some ramen. Nice. It's kind of like a cold, shitty, wet day, so I need to have like something warm. I don't want a pizza. Do I? No. Maybe. French toast. Maybe. Ramen on toast. Butter chicken. That's a celebratory meal. Nothing to celebrate. We're only halfway through. Anyways, volley from Paul's too good. 15 love. Lasagna. That's too heavy. Chili. That's too hot. Soup. Maybe. Grilled cheese sandwich. That actually sounds delicious. Have I ever been to the US? Yeah, I've been 3 times. 3 times I've been to America. I loved it. I met some cool people over there. Burrito. Actually, burrito does sound good. Actually, burrito. Ooh. It kind of... I know it's heavy, though. But actually, burrito. Burrito sounds... I just like saying the word burrito. 30-15. Burrito. Hmm. 30-15. As a return, goes it back in a pole, back in a Bublik, slice in the net, 40-15. And Dajmai won the first at 6-1. Cam was planning to come live in Canada for 3 years. I come to Canada 3 years earlier. What do you mean? Bublik hits a winner. No, sorry, Paul hits a winner. It's 1-love in the fourth to Paul. Oh, do I get dumplings? I haven't had dumplings for a while. Tacos? Maybe. Cuban food. You need sleep, Cam. I'm sorry. You're my doctor. Thank you for the concern, though. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I haven't yawned in like an hour. Wrap versus burrito. What's the difference? I don't know. The name? Dumplings do sound good. I know, right? I'm thinking I think we might go with the dumplings. I might go with dumplings. Dumplings might be the go. Dumplings aren't rainy, cold day, though. Yes, they are. What are you talking about? When it's cold and shitty and you eat warm dumplings, and we're talking about dumplings that are not cold. What do you mean? That's the perfect comfort food on a chilly day. What do you mean? Ah, 15-0. Dumplings with ramen? Good combo, yeah. Breakfast burrito? I don't think I can get one of those now. It's too late in the day. I don't think breakfast burritos are available after 11. Meatball sub does sound good, but I've been eating a lot of those lately, so I think I need to mix it up. I don't think the meatball subs, I think I've had enough of them for now. At least for this week. It's past midnight, by the way. 5 past the hour of 12. As we return now to the back end, it's out by Paul, and it's 40-15. 40-15. Give me the toy. Give me the toy. Give me that toy. All right. 40-30. Bublik trying to level this fourth set. Dumplings are like mini burritos. Ooh, true. Yes. I see what you did there. Yes, kind of. All right. Oh, God, now I'm yawning. Whose fault was that? 40-30. Returning there by Paul. It's 1-1. Bublik holds. All right. One in the fourth. Cool. 15 love. Good serve by Paul. All right, 40 love. As Bublik returned the net. I think Bublik's getting tired as well. 2-1, Paul. I think Bublik might be starting to fade. It's 2-1. By the way, chat, we're almost at 300 likes. Thank you for that. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you haven't already. And if you haven't already, then you're missing out because we are going to be here for the rest of the tournament, but also the rest of the year. Because tennis doesn't stop after the US Open. It actually continues. All the names that play this, unless they get injured, keep playing. And there's more tournaments and there's more matches and there's more potential epic matches like this. So, yeah. Make sure you don't leave. Yeah. Please, stick around. You'll enjoy it, I promise. It'll be fun. You'll have a good time. It's fine. You'll hopefully learn something too. All right. Seems like Tommy wants to go epic. 5 sets. I think Bublik is definitely fading as well. It feels like Bublik is fading. Paul rejuvenated, Bublik tired now. Yeah, I think Bublik's just dropped down to Paul's level of fitness. Like, Paul was tired, lost the third, and now Bublik's tired, and Paul's like, oh, we're on the same level again. That's what it kind of feels like. Paul's like, oh, you're feeling tired now. Okay, it's level. We're even again. And that's given Paul a little bit of a boost maybe in his energy. Ben, whoever said salad. Well, salad's fine. Nothing wrong with salad. As Bublik serves into the forehand of Paul. Bublik. Forehand again to the forehand of Paul. Into the backhand of Bublik. Paul. And a forehand from Bublik to the forehand of Paul. Down the line of the slice of Bublik. Paul forehand again. As Bublik goes down the line of the backhand of Paul. Again to the forehand of Bublik. Paul forehand again to the forehand of Bublik. Down the line of the backhand of Paul on the stretch. Bublik forehand again to the forehand of Paul. Paul hits it out. 15-love. Bublik knows he must win injured player and feels the pressure. Maybe, yeah. Give me that toy. Hey, give me that toy. Give me that toy. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Yoink. Boop. 15-love. Give it to me. Give me the toy. As that goes out on the volley from Paul. Oh, sorry, from Bublik. He put it wide. 15-all. So many players are fried in the third and fourth rounds. Yeah. It's been a long season. What do you got me? Give me the toy. Give me that toy. All right, 15-all. There's a bit of serve. Into the backhand of Paul, forehand from Bublik. Into the backhand of Paul, sliced. Bublik forehand. As he comes to the net, Paul with a passing shot lob. And it goes in. Beautiful shot. 15-30. Paul has not broken Bublik. Yet. All right, 15-30. As Bublik with a massive serve out wide, 30-all. We're here to serve again. Another good serve by Bublik. 40-30. Bring it up here. Give me that. All right, 40-30. Another good serve by Bublik, but that comes back this time. 400-400 rally. That goes out by Paul. 2-2. 2-2. All right, back to Paul. 2-all in the fourth. All right. Bublik hasn't been broken yet in the tournament. Damn. As they're back in a backhand rally, now in the net by Bublik, and it's 15-love. Winner plays Sinner. Winner plays Sinner. 15-love. As we had a 400-400 rally, Bublik again to the forehand of Paul. Paul hits it long. 15-all. Comedian Josh Johnson's coming to Australia. You should go. I don't know who that is. I don't really like comedy shows. I like watching them on TV, comedy specials and stuff, but I don't really want to go to one. 30-15. That means I have to leave the house. 30-15. Paul hits a winner. 40-15. And Bublik just laughing. 40-15. Yeah, it's midnight in New York. All right. Paul holds 3-2, fourth set. Okay. Cool. What's going on, chap? Steak and green beans. Okay. After 9 p.m. in the West Coast. Yeah. Maybe that's what I should do next year. I should travel to the West Coast and stay in the West Coast for the US Open. So that way I could go there. Okay. I put money on Bublik and cashed out after Bublik on the third. Easy, safe, easy pocket money in my pocket. Nice. Green eggs and ham. Yes. Okay. FAA is trying to beat the Netflix curse. I don't think there's a curse anymore. Now, stay in Hawaii, Cam. You would have extra time. Maybe. Those new members speaking different language have left. Yeah, I mean, respectfully, we just to make it easy for me, because I can't read any other language. Because you never know. Someone might come in here and be speaking in a different language and insulting people, and I don't want that. So we try and, just to make it easier so everyone can still get along. Love 15. As that goes the net from Paul, 15-all. Rooting for Sakari to come back. She probably will. As a return. Goes out by Paul, 30-15. I'm amazed that FAA beat Zverev. Yeah, I mean, kind of. Zverev should have gone up 2 sets of love, though, really. As Bublik hits a lovely lob, and it's 40-15. Paul did a great job getting there, but he just couldn't do anything with it. No curse, tell that to Berrettini. Bro, it's like 2025. What are you talking about? A7T, Netflix curse was the only one that was on. Give me that toy. Give me the 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 toy. Oh, you broke the toy. All right. 3-3 in the fourth. There's a bit of fault, second serve. As the return goes in the forehand of Bublik, forehand out from Paul. Into the backhand of Bublik, forehand from Paul into the forehand of Bublik. To the backhand of Paul. Bublik with the slice. Paul with the forehand into the forehand of Bublik. Down the line, the backhand of Paul sliced again. Bublik gets it back with the forehand cross court, but it's in the net and it's 15-love. All right, 15-love. Yeah, we're going to watch Nole tomorrow for sure. 15-love. As a return goes into the forehand of Paul. Forehand out from Bublik on the stretch. Paul inside that forehand. Backhand it from Bublik. Volley from Paul. Bublik gets it with a passing shot. Winner. What? And he waves his finger to the crowd that stuck around. 15-all. Great shot, Bublik. Deserved a bigger cheer, but he's playing an American. What a shot. That's a great volley by Paul, but Bublik got there. What a shot. Paul hits that and everybody loses their minds. All right, 15-0. As with a 4-4 rally, Bublik down the line. Paul gets it with the backhand. Bublik backhand slice, drop shot. Paul gets it. Bublik pass in the net. Oh, he had the shot too. He had the shot. 30-15. 30-15. As Paul serving volleys. Bublik's there though. And Paul volleys it away. Good hands. You can tell Paul's tired. He's serving volleying. 40-15. Beautiful volleys though. 40-15. What you got? What you got? Give me that toy. Give me that toy. Oh, sorry, Mia. Give me the toy. You alright? Give me the toy. Paul holds 4-3. 4-3. Good serving from Paul. And he holds serve. Anyone in the US able to watch? Apparently ESPN's shit itself, so but we're here for you. We got you. Everything's fine. We're here. I don't have ESPN, so it's all good. Remember years ago when you said Tsitsipas, Zverev, and Alcaraz were the big three? What are your thoughts now? No, I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all. There is no big... I've never said there's been a big three. Ever. I don't say there's big three. What are you talking... I think you made that up. I would never have said there was a big three. I think there's no such thing as another big three. That's a silly concept. I've never said that. Because I do not believe in big threes. It's Sincaraz now. Big three. I definitely didn't say Tsitsipas, Zverev, and Alcaraz big three. That's ridiculous. No disrespect to those guys, but there's no chance I would have said that. No chance. You must have me mistaken with somebody else. Two years ago, you did with Runa. I did say there was potentially a chance for Runa to be a part of that conversation. But it's Sincaraz and the rest. It's not, that's it. Sincaraz and everybody else. Okay, Bublik with a forehand. Paul with a drop volley goes wide. And it's 15-love. $15-love. Now, 15-love. As Bublik says, default second serve. Second serve is a let by Bublik. What is it? Ah! Hey, I wasn't looking. That was cheating. 30-love. That's not fair, me. I looked away for 2 seconds. That's not fair. 30-love. As that goes backhand down the line from Bublik wide. Did that make sense? Sure. 30-15. 30-15. As we default second serve. Second serve. And Paul hits it out the return, 40-15. What are you doing? What are you doing? 40-15. Just walked into the corner and was just like, I'm just going to look into this. What are you doing? No, 4-0. You all right? You okay? You're okay. Come here. Come here. Oh, come here. Yes. Say hello. I hear birds chirping. Yeah, me too. What the hell's that? Mia, get him. Get him. All right, Paul serving at 4-0. Oh, be careful. Don't fall. Don't fall. All right, 4-4. As Paul hits a wide, love 15. Me? Hey. What are you doing? I got you. All right. Love 15. As with a backhand now into the backhand of Bublik. Paul with the backhand. Into the backhand of Bublik. Again, the backhand of Paul as Bublik backhand. Into the forehand of Paul. Bublik on the stretch. Goes cross court. Paul gets it. But hits a wide. Love 30. Love 30. Let her bark. She doesn't bark. She's a good girl. She doesn't bark. Do you, Mia? You don't bark. Love 30. Love 30. As we default second serve. Out of 10, how soft's Mia? 8. 8.2. 15-30. As we just serve again for Paul. As we return into the forehand of Paul. Bublik slice. In the net, 30-all. 30-all. As the return goes in the forehand of Paul. Bublik with a backhand lob. Oh no, it was a backhand slice! And Paul couldn't volley it back. Break point, Bublik, 30-40. Paul couldn't get it. It was a great slice. I thought it was going to be a lob. So did Paul. The sneaky slice. It was actually a one-handed backhand. He went with the one-handed down the line. I thought it was like a Flick Federer shot. I know me. It was crazy, right? 30-40. Bublik returns into the forehand of Paul. Bublik on the stretch. Paul gets it. Goes in the middle. Bublik in the rally, but he hits it wide. Deuce. Crazy shot. One-handed backhand down the line from a two-handed backhand player. That was crazy. All right, deuce. $12:30 p.m. It's a.m. by the way. L chat, L comment. Okay, Paul, advantage to stay in front. Serve. Into the backhand of Bublik. Forehand from Paul. Bublik gets there with a slice. Paul with the forehand cross court. Bublik on the stretch again. Goes down the line long. 5-4. Paul. He stays in front somehow. So you see that message. I did, because it was offensive to all the people in the chat who didn't deserve you, or just because you wanted to know how many aces so you can bet on it. You pick it, do your own betting. All right. All right. All right, Paul gets back in front, 5-4. Okay. This has been a long match. For Bublik standards, it's been a very long match. Okay, here we go. Bublik's going to serve to stay in the fourth. All right. First serve is a fault, second serve. All right. 15 I love 15. I love 15. As we just serve again. There's a fault, second serve. As the return goes to the forehand of Bublik. Forehand from Paul. Into the forehand of Bublik. Drop shot. Paul gets it. Bublik pass. Too good. 15-0. But I was talking about Sakura. Is she winning? No. Holy shit. Sakura's getting whooped. 6-1, 5-2? How'd that happen? All right, Bublik for 30-15. What the hell? By the way, I understand that ESPN is not working right now, but I also do not work for them. So I get it. It sucks, but also, like, send your complaints to them. Because I can't fix it. 30-15. Also, if you have complaints about my dog's bed, send it to the trash. Anyways, send it somewhere else. I can't see your dog because the bed is okay. Well, just let her be, right? Leave her alone. Let her sleep, right? She's not here for your amusement. She's here because she lives here. 40-15. Get a lot of bed, please. LA, come on. Anyways, 40-30. I know it's late in the world, but we gotta just get through this, right? Just gotta get through this. As that goes the net from Paul, it's 5-all. 5-5. I had the low. That's all right, LA. I'm too tired to read. We need to go back to saying JK And then I know. It's 2005. We need to say JK again. What time is it in your world? It's 2:30 p.m., but I've been up since midnight. This is usually my end of day. I'm trying to figure out what to eat. I haven't eaten either. I'm starving. All right, I had a McGriddle 6 hours ago. Not even longer. How long have I been live? 6 hours. Just sitting here. And then before that was 6 hours. It's been a big day today. Today's been the biggest day so far. Longest day so far. We had like that 2 hour gap, or like an hour and a half. But we've been here since start to finish. So kudos to everybody who stuck around. 15 love, Paul forehand in the corner, Bublik. Paul with the slice in the net. 15-all. Surprised Cam hasn't turned into a pumpkin. I thought about it. JK is 2022. Get with the times, Cam. Why are you being so aggressive, bro? What did I do to you? You have to say JK if you're joking. 15-all. As the backhand goes into the backhand of Bublik. Bublik in the net, 30-15. JK is so 2004. Thank you, Deja. At least somebody remembers. Didn't you watch Big Brother Australia? Oh my God. 30-15. Good ace down the tee. 40-15. We go 5, chat. You owe me one. Just kidding. 40-15. JK. 40-15. Lol. Ace out wide. 6-5. No, see you later, Karen. We'll see you later. Thank you for hanging out. My girlfriend is into Big Brother, but she hasn't seen Australia. You got to watch Australian Big Brother. They're streaming it on the internet, and it's back from like 2003. I've been hooked. Even though I watched it back in the day, I'm rewatching it. You have McDonald's close by or get delivery. Why would I get McDonald's? No way. 5 gifted from the chat. It goes 5. No. No. That's fine. I'd rather you donate $50 to my bank account so I can buy food. Just kidding. JK. Lol. Who's winning? Bublik. Please say hi. No. Hey, that guy is wearing a pink suit. And everybody... Hey, the song is Jump Around, and he's jumping around. That's wild. Wow. That's amazing. He's doing the thing the song is saying. Jump around. And he's jumping, chat. It's crazy. He's literally jumping around. That's wild. It's crazy. That's crazy. I was fascinated by the jumping around to the Jump Around song. Bublik trying to get to a tiebreak. As the return goes to the backhand of Bublik. Forehand from Paul. Into the backhand of Bublik. Paul backhand into the forehand of Bublik. Bublik hits it wide. Love 15. Love 15. Does it feel like the US Open has truly begun yet? No. Not yet. Forehand to forehand rally. As Bublik goes to the backhand of Paul. Slice from Bublik. Into the slice of Paul. As Bublik slice. Drop shot in the net. Love 30. What is he doing? Love 30. That guy just got a fresh drink. He knows it's going 5. That guy knew something we didn't. He went and got another drink at the last change of ends. He's smart. I should have eaten. First serve is let. People falling asleep. Shit, it's crazy. I was a kid, it's up. Love 30. Bublik with a fault. Second serve. Serve to the front of Paul. Bublik backhand drop shot. That one's in. Paul gets it though, but it's in the net. 15-30. 15-30. Hadaj wins, apparently. Wow. I thought that match would be going forever. What would I know? I'm just some silly idiot. Clearly. 30-0. Bublik trying to get to another tiebreak. 3 hours played. The crowd are suffering through this late night match. First serve is a fault. Second serve. Double fault. Set point Paul to take us to a 5th. 30-40. This will be our second 5-setter of the day. We watched Sinner play 4. We watched Zverev play 4. We watched Swiatek play 2 close sets. We watched Osaka play 3. We watched Gauff win easily at the start of the day, which was actually kind of a blessing. As Bublik serves an ace, we have worked today, chat. Today has been a day. Anyways, Bublik serves an ace. Deuce. Serve in the back of the Paul. Return goes long. And it's advantage Bublik to get to the tiebreak. Bublik serves. 2 aces. Tiebreak 4. 4th set. Tiebreak. 3rd tiebreak in 4 sets. Somebody remind me. Did I say that? Or did somebody say that and I read it out? I can't remember. Deuce. Sorry. 6-0 or... All right. 6-6. It has been a crazy match. There's still a lot of people there. We're going 5. No! Return goes into the corner Paul. Bublik forehand pass in the net. 1 love Paul. You said 4 sets with 3 tie breaks. All right. Well, we're 7 points from me. Looking smart today. Yay. Woo. 1 love. Bublik fault. Second serve. Serve to the back of the Paul. Return goes to the front of Bublik. Paul backhand is Bublik. Again to the front of Paul. Bublik backhand again to the front of Paul. Bublik backhand again to the front of Paul. Now Bublik with the forehand to the back of the Paul. Slice goes long and it's 1-1. Bublik levels this tiebreak. 1-1. Alex.
Thanks for the chill vibes. You're a reliable source to basically listen to a match.
Thank you for the 5. Appreciate that. Thank you for the nice words. I'm glad to help. Glad to be here. 1-1. What are we watching tomorrow? Yes. As a backhand now from Bublik into the backhand of Paul. Paul in the net. 2-1 Bublik. 2-1. Hey, our chat summary saying that the chat's complaining about ESPN. It knows. It knows. 2-1. There's been a forehand rally. Bublik to the forehand of Paul. As Bublik backhand down the line to the forehand again of Paul. Bublik forehand goes to the backhand of Paul now as Bublik. Backhand again to the backhand of Paul to the backhand of Bublik. He hits a drop shot. Paul's going to get it. And hit a winner. 2-2. 2-2. 2-2. As we serve again. Is a fault by Paul. Second serve. As the return goes into the forehand of Paul. Bublik backhand to the forehand of Paul. Again, the backhand of Bublik. Paul. Forehand cross court. Bublik gets it, but it's in the net. 3-2. Paul. Can you show the game? No. Hell no. Are you serious? 3-2. That's crazy talk. Are you serious? 3-2. 3-2. As Bublik hits a backhand winner down the line. 3-3. They change ends. Thanks, Eric. Appreciate it. All right, 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. Back to Bublik. 4 points away from the win or a 5-setter. Something tells me I'm not having lunch anytime soon. 3-3. I'm preparing for a late lunch. Second serve. Double fault. 4-3 Paul. There we go. Yay. All right. Paul's got the mini break. 4-3. Bublik double faults. Is Bublik doing that thing where he's like, I better win now or I'm going to lose? Is he doing that thing that he did with Draper at the French where he's like, I got to win now because if I lose this set, I'm going 6-love in the fifth. I'm down in the fifth. Surely he's not thinking that. He's got a chance in the fifth if he loses the fourth. As Paul forehand to the forehand of Bublik, forehand from Paul, into the backhand of Bublik. Paul backhand again, the backhand of Bublik. Into the forehand of Paul as Bublik backhand again. Goes down the line, Paul gets on the stretch. Bublik, forehand cross court. Paul's there with a slice. But it goes out, it's 4-4. Paul's starting to cramp. He might need to hope Bublik is feeling like that. So is ESPN going to fix himself? I don't know. Let me just ask. Oh, yeah, I don't work for them. Why are you coming at me? 4-4. There's been a fault. Second serve. Serving to the forehand of Bublik. Return goes to the forehand of Paul. Bublik backhand. Into the forehand of Paul. There's Bublik forehand again to the forehand of Paul. Into the forehand of Bublik. Down the line to the backhand of Paul. Bublik. Backhand down the line. Great shot. Paul in the net. 5-4 Bublik. He's going to serve for it. 5-4. 5-4. We all know you're the brains behind ESPN. Just kidding. I appreciate the JK. Paul's down. Can he get back up like Rocky? He returns a forehand into the backhand of Bublik, who hits a drop shot in the net. 5-5. 5-5. Please stop calling him Booby. Thank you. All right. 5-5. We're getting a point. Someone's getting a point after this. First serve's a fault, second serve. Second serve, crowd goes wild. Big second serve, return goes in the back end of Bublik. And Bublik hits it out. 6-5, Tommy Paul. 6-5 to take us to a fifth. To take us to a fifth. Six-5. Serving the forehand to Bublik. Paul with the forehand cross court. Bublik gets it. Goes down the line. Paul gets it with the backhand. Bublik down the line in the nets. We're going 5. Paul sticks around. And this crowd are going crazy. This has been the best night session on Arthur Ashe for the entire week. You're getting your money's worth. It's Saturday night. It's 1 a.m. Get another round. Just get another round. You ain't got work tomorrow. Get another round. Get another round. Go on. Get 2. Go on. You got nowhere to be. Go on. All right, Paul's going to the bathroom. Okay. We are going 5. I don't know. Like, I wonder, and I'm excited to see how Bublik does. I wonder if Bublik just went all in on that set, and now he's like, I'm out. Because we saw that, he said that against Draper at Roland Garros. He said, if I didn't win that set in the 4th, I was out in the 5th. I wonder if Bublik just said, is now just like, well, I'm done. Because he could do that. We know mentally he does do that. We'll see early in this 5th set. He shouldn't feel like that, though, because Paul's definitely still sore. And this is a very physical match. By the way, the winner of this match is Sinner. Let's be honest. Sinner wins. He's probably asleep right now, and Darren Cahill's watching the TV or listening. Hi, Darren. Let's all wave to Darren Cahill, everybody. We know he's watching. But yeah, so I mean, Paul coming off this match would be back-to-back 5-setters, and Bublik going to play Sinner after this is good for Sinner. So let's see. Let us see what happens. All right, how are we doing, chat? Winner of this match won't have any legs for Sinner. Well, yeah, that's why he's the winner, right? This is the best thing for Sinner, having to go into this. Sinner always lucky. All right. Crazy match. Stats how Bublik does in 5-setters. Sure. All right, so the 5-set record of these guys. Bublik. In 5-set matches, 4 wins, 6 losses. And his last win was at Roland Garros, where he beat de Minaur in 5. What the hell? It confused me. It's just someone with a yellow jacket with a tennis ball. It's a wild outfit. Anyway, that's funny. And Paul is 11-5 in 5-setters. Paul, oh my God. Paul has won his last 5 5-set matches in a row, including one this week. So Tommy Paul is on a 5-match win streak when he comes to 5-setters. Bublik lost his last 5-setter. That was at Wimbledon in the first round against Munar. But he did win against de Minaur in Paris in 5. But Tommy Paul's on a 5-match win streak. Do you want to go one better? He has won he's won 11 out of 16, which is great. But he's won 6 out of his last 7 in 5 as well. So Tommy Paul loves 5-set matches. recently. 30-15. As Bublik serves first in the 5th. First serve is a fault. Second serve. Could Paul pull out some Houdini magic? Yeah. Honestly, who cares? Whoever wins is going to be dead and succumb to the carrot. Yes. 40-15. Yeah, Paul should definitely be the favorite to win this. Bublik with an ace, 1-love in the 5th. Bublik hasn't been broken for 51 games straight, apparently. That's crazy. We're going to get a final set tiebreak, yeah? Oh, no! No! I'm so sorry. I'm so no. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. If it doesn't, it's on me. That's on me. That's on me. That was so. I'm so tired. It's on me. That's on me. Oh my god. I can't believe I've done this. Paul hits a winner. 15-love. Oh no. That's on me. Can't believe it. Paul serves. The forehand goes in. The forehand of Bublik. Into the forehand of Paul. Bublik backhand. No, Paul hit it wide. 15-all. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. Oh, all right. 15-all. First serve's a fault. Second serve. Double fault is 15-30. Oh, no. Serve. Into the backhand of Bublik. Paul with a forehand cross court. Bublik gets it. As Paul comes to the net and hits a smash in the net. $15.40. $15.40. As a default second serve. Serving the forehand of Bublik. Return. The forehand of Paul. Bublik with a slice. Paul with a forehand to the backhand of Bublik. Paul with a slice on the stretch in the net. This can't be happening. How is this happening? This is not real. There's no such thing as curses. What are you talking about? There's no such thing as curses. Two-love Bublik in the 5th. As Paul in the net, 15-love. $15-love. Bublik with a massive serve, 30-love. $30-love. As a default second serve. Forehand to the back of the pole. Pole into the back of the Bublik. Is Paul backhand again? Into the back of the Bublik. Paul backhand again to the back of the Bublik. Paul goes again to that backhand of Bublik. Bublik down the line. Goes long for 30-15. Oh, it went in. I was hoping it went out. 40 love. 40 love. Bublik to go to 3 love in the fifth. Paul hits it out 3 love in the fifth. Okay. He's winning this like crazy. Anyways, what's up, chat? How we doing? There's no way to reverse the spell. There's no way to reverse the curse. It's a one-way curse. You say the word, it doesn't happen. There's no way to reverse it. It is set in stone. I can't believe I broke it. That's crazy. God, I just wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking. Oh my God. So dumb. All right. Tommy Paul looks as bad as devastated as I do. It's all right. I'm going to just delete this stream and no one will ever know. No one will ever know. We'll just delete the stream. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing. Nobody. You didn't hear nothing. Well, no one was here. Quick, delete the VOD. All right, Paul to serve. Don't you dare clip it. If you clip this, anybody clips it out there, you are... I know who clips it, so don't do it. I'll see who clipped it. 3 love. As we return into the forehand of Bublik, and then Paul wins. No, lose the point. Love 50, oh my God, love 30, love 15. Love 15. If we get to 500 likes, it might reverse the curse. I don't know. We've got to try it. 500 likes, and maybe the curse is reversed. I don't know. We got to try something. We got to try something, and we got to try quick because it's already 3 love. We got to try quick. Love 30 chat. We got to get on it. We got to get to 500 likes quickly. Love 30. There's a bit of fault from Paul. No, it's a let. It's working, chat. Keep liking the video. As the return goes in the back of the pole. Backhand from Bublik. Into the back of the pole. Down the line's good. Bublik gets on the stretch though. Paul backhand. As Bublik goes again, the back of the pole. Bublik on the stretch. Down the line. Paul gets with a forehand into the front of Bublik. Paul with a slice. Bublik in control. Forehand inside out. Up goes a lob. Bublik with a smash. Bounce smash. Puts it away. Love 40. Bublik for a 4 love lead in the fifth. Okay. All right. Love 40. It's over, chat. It's over. Love 40. As the return goes in, the forehand of Paul. Backing out Bublik. Paul with a slice on the stretch. Goes in the nets. 4-love. It's over. It's over. I messed up. I mucked up. 4-love. The serve out wide from Bublik is a fault. Second serve. Serving to the back of the Paul. Return. To the Bublik. Drop shot. It's too good. Paul can't even move. He started hobbling to the ball. Okay. 15-love. Bublik's on 14 of the last 15 points. All right, first serve is a fault, second serve. As we backhand to backhand rally. As Paul goes to the forehand of Bublik. Bublik in the net, 15-0. $15-all. And Paul's trying to ask for help. $15-all. Great serve, Bublik. Paul gets it back. Then Paul with a pass goes wide. 30-15. 30-15. 30-15. If you stop to think about it, you actually did us a favor, Cam. This way, Bublik won't be tied for Sinner. Yeah, thank you. That's yeah, maybe. Yeah, you're right. Forehead from Bublik is a winner, and it's 40-15. 40-15. You got a 5-love in the fifth in about 3 minutes. Serve out wide. Paul in the net. 5-love. 5-0. 5-0 to Bublik. This would be a miracle. Don't put scores in the chat, please. Thank you. All right. Couldn't have done it when Bublik was serving. They're calling this match the match of the tournament. Yeah, it's been probably the most competitive match so far. I mean, the fifth set doesn't do it justice, but yeah, so far, I mean, it's definitely been one of the matches of the tournament. It doesn't have the grand finale, though, so I don't know if it could be match of the tournament. You need to have a good final set. And this has been super one. It might as well have been over in 4, right? Bublik wins the 4th. But who needs the 5th? This is just a nothing set. Hey, thank you, Tom, for coming back as a member. Thank you for coming back as a member. If Paul comes back and wins, yeah, well, that would be definitely match of the tournament. Okay. Paul serving to stay in the match. And the crowd are hopeful. They are holding on to hope. As Paul serves. Into the forehand of Bublik. Return the net. 15 love. All right, 15 love. Smoothies and green juice are the answer if you don't want to eat on stream. Yeah, but I got to make those. And also, I don't know. I got to make those in advance. Maybe. That's not a bad idea. 15 all. Paul in the net. As we're going to serve again. That goes out in the return from Bublik. 30-15. Everyone here from America? No. One in the chat if you're from America. Two in the chat if you're from somewhere else. Ones and twos. That's all I want to see. Ones for America. Twos for everywhere else. Let's see. I want to see. We've never asked this before. I mean, it's probably the time none of the Europeans are here. A lot of Americans. Perfect time. A lot of twos, though. Okay. 30-15 as Bublik hits a winner. And Paul is just cramping up. His legs are shot. 30-all. No. Yeah, no. A lot of Americans at this time. Obviously. It's the... I mean, even though it's late. As the return goes in, the final pole. Bublik down the line to the back of the pole. Bublik backhand. Into the forehand pole. Cross court, the forehand Bublik. Pole with the backhand. As Bublik slice in the net. Pole 40-30. I was going to say, if this goes 6 love, after what I said at the start of this set, I'll be pissed. If it went 6 love the moment I said it, the second I said the T word and it went 6 love, I would freak out. So thank God we're not there yet. 40-30. Serving the forehand Bublik. Return the back of the pole. Pole in the net. Okay. Serving the back of the Bublik. Return goes back in the pole. Pole hits it out. Advantage Bublik. Match point. Paul serves the forehand Bublik. Return goes into the forehand Paul. Bublik with the backhand on the stretch. Paul goes cross court. Bublik's got it. But he hits it out. We're back to deuce. Whew. Saved. 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 Deuce. Three hours and 34 minutes. Fastest 5-setter for a long time. But a long 5-setter with the scores. Paul goes down the line. Backhand Bublik. As Paul forehand cross court goes long. Match point 2. Serve the back of Bublik. Return to the forehand Paul. As Bublik with a slice goes in the net. We're back to deuce. Come on. Just give me something. Deuce! Paul serves again. A fault, second serve. Serve to the forehand of Paul. Bublik, backhand of Paul. Bublik hits a wide. Advantage Paul. Advantage Paul. To avoid a bagel. Serve in the back of the Bublik. Return. Nope, it's a let. Serve again. Paul serves again. Is another let. I'm not praying for an ace. Serve. Into the back of Bublik. Back into Paul. Again, the back of Bublik. Bublik in the net. Saved. All right, 5-1. See, chat? I told you there's no curse. See? There's no such thing as curses. See? 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 No such thing. All right. Now Bublik's going to serve the match. The winner plays Sinner in a couple of days. Serve. Into the backhand of Paul. Bublik forehand to the front of Paul. There's Bublik down the line. Paul gets there with the backhand, but it's in the net. 15 love, and Paul just wants to throw his racket. His legs are shut. 15 love. As that goes nowhere because it was an ace. 30 love. 30 love. Serve out wide the front of Paul. Bublik forehand down the line. Paul's there with the backhand. Bublik cross-court forehand winner, and Paul's down on his knees. 40 love, Bublik. Match points. $40 love. Bublik to play Sinner again. This time in a slam. First serve, the fault, second serve. Second serve, ace. Bublik wins. And he will play Jannik Sinner in the fourth round. Oh, nice exchange at the net. It's a nice exchange. Paul's ran out of gas. He knows it. Bublik is going to play Sinner. All right. As Bublik gives Paul a round of applause as well. Respect that. And now Bublik. Look, it was a pretty quick match, so I don't know if Bublik's going to be super tired to play Sinner, but man, we get that rematch. We're getting that rematch. Unlucky for Paul. He played a 5-setter in the last round. Just ran out of steam, you know. Just ran out of legs. And plus, even if he had one, it was a tough draw. You got to play Sinner next, right? So it's like, you know, tough one for Paul, but just ran out of steam. As have I. Cool. So, Sakari lost. Bublik will play Sinner, yeah. That is the match. Sinner losing next, you reckon? Not about that. Enjoy lunch? Yeah, I've got to figure out what I'm going to eat. No, I don't think that was match of the tournament. It was very good for 4 sets, but the final set, it's got to be a good start from finish. Start to finish, right? So I wouldn't call that match of the tournament. I think match of the tournament, you know, Kaboli Brooksby went all the way to the distance. Like that one didn't feel like a 5-set because the 5th set wasn't close. The drama was gone after like 3 love. Runa Struff, you know, that could be up there as one of the match of the tournament. Yeah, I don't think this is match of the tournament. It just didn't have a final set finale. It just had like, you know, the final act was just a flop, you know. No, you know, because of tiredness, fair enough, but I don't think that's match of the tournament. Even Tsitsipas Altmaier was probably better than this, I think. And it had drama too at the end. So I think maybe Altmaier and Tsitsipas might have match of the tournament because it ended with a bang. You know, Paul Borges was good as well. It was a good match, though, 100%. That was great for the 4 sets. Was great. And just unfortunately, Paul just couldn't go all the way. Ran out of legs in 4 sets. Big Mac, thank you, Chris, for the donation. Thank you, Big Mac. If Tommy wins, he will basically do the same thing as... Sorry, this was like half an hour ago. My bad. Sorry. I missed it. Thank you for the donation, though. Thank you for the 2. All right. That's it, and that's all. That's all we got. That's the end of the day. Now, tomorrow is another day. Day 8. Day 8. We're halfway through. As of tomorrow, we're over halfway. So tomorrow we've got Alcaraz, Djokovic, Raducanu, Sabalenka, Fritz also playing. Pegula's playing as well. So we'll watch a few of those. Now tomorrow is round 4, so we don't have that many matches. We don't have that many matches. But we will still watch a lot. I mean, today was a big day. Today was a huge day. I don't know how many matches we watched, but it's been the longest day for sure. By far. But yeah, if you are leaving, don't forget to subscribe on the way out. All right. Over 1,000 people watching and only 300 likes. That's fine. That's about right. They both played really well. Yeah, they did. Well done for still being up. Hey, I mean, it's not that. It's been a long day, not a late night. All right. But I'll see you tomorrow. Big day. 4th round. We're halfway through the tournament as of tomorrow. The halfway point, and things are starting to get serious. We've got 16 players on the man and the women's side left in the draw. Somebody's going to win this trophy in a week, and it's going to be between these players. We've got Sabalenka, Buksha, Raducanu, Vondrousova, Pegula, Lee, Krejcikova, Townsend, Kostyuk, Mukova, Osaka, Gauff, Anisimova, Haddad Maia, Swiatek, and Alexandrova. One of those players is going to lift the US Open trophy. And on the men's side, we've got Alcaraz, Rinderknecht, Lehechka, Manarino, Fritz, Mahat, Struff, Djokovic, Demonor, Reedy, Rublev, Auger-Aliassime, Munar, Musetti, Bublik, and Sinner. I just read 2 US Open champions names out. Future champions. Also past champions, but whatever. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for sticking around. Bublik wins 7-6, 6-7, 6-3, 6-7, 6-1 against Tommy Paul. And he's going to take on Jannik Sinner in a couple of days. I'll see you then.